audio is live. Previously on the Wild Beyond the Witchlight, our brilliant crew figured out a puzzle to turn the silver crown gold, giving it to the heart, the stone heart in the garden, opening up all the heart doors, but locking the lion doors all throughout the palace. They made their way in deeper. They gave a cake to a large Fomorian, a big giant creature that was tearing up the dining area. And they were even able to fight off and kill again the Jabberwock guarding the cauldron at the base of, on this ground floor of the palace. Without a divine, goodly artifact to help free any of these people trapped in time, Sorn concocted the idea of using his divine magic, powered by Talos, and sort of twin spelling, using his sorcerer's heritage, a counterspell and remove curse mixture, and was able to free the wizard Ringlrun from the time stop to aid them in the battle against the Jabberwock. When attempting to use the same method on the frozen hostess, Igwilv the Witch Queen, also known as Desire, also known as Zybilna. Unfortunately, the spell did not work, perhaps because they do not know her true name, and were looking to find another way to either find her true name or find another way to destroy the bubbling cauldron that is at the source of this curse throughout the palace. And this is, I think, where we left off.
Woohoo!
I think we're right at the end of last session. Karu, you were kind of looking around in some side rooms.
Yeah, there's a door in front of me that I wanted to open.
One in particular, yeah, one of these heart doors. Go ahead and open that door. Inside, the room contains glass cabinets filled with a wide variety of weaponry. The weapons are so well constructed that it's difficult to tell if this display is an armory or a museum.
Cool. I think, everybody's already coming over, but otherwise they would have just heard, guys, things, loot,
Stuff?
all that stuff. Shiny
Hell
things.
yeah. I do like shiny things.
Like what? Like what kind of weapons? What have we got? Does anything look shinier than what I have? Is, I guess,
Sure.
where I'm going.
What are you currently equipped with?
I have a cutlass. I have the Bilgewater cutlass.
Mm-hmm. Everything in here, underneath these kind of glass cabinets, typical kind of weapons that you've seen before. In fact, there's kind of like one of each type of weapon. You know, a club, a dagger, a hammer, mace, flail, scimitar, etc. They don't look particularly magical, but they are of a fine make and just like look very well crafted. So more gaudy and shiny than particularly more effective than what you have. In game mechanics terms, they are simple weapons. They don't have a +1 or anything like that, but they do look valuable in terms of they're just well crafted.
All right. Well, if there's nothing that looks better than what I've got, I don't grab anything.
Mm-hmm.
Sorn will spend a little bit of time and open his portable hole here and make his way around the room, just throwing the weapons in. Just they look valuable.
As you pick up the first weapon,
oh, okay.
What do you go for first?
The greatsword.
Okay, so you lift the greatsword. What's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is -1.
Yeah, so it's a bit of it's tough to pull this thing, to drag this thing out. But as you do, and maybe it's kind of clank, the other end of it clanks on the ground a little bit before you can kind of get it into position. Because from memory, your portable hole is in your sleeve. So really, you're doing.
I know. I can let it down
Okay.
onto the ground.
Because I thought you were doing this one-handed as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no way I could pick up a greatsword one-handed.
Yeah.
This isn't Ymir.
As you pick it up, and I'm going to say, like, because you just said, I just begin throwing these things in with abandon. As you pick it up and you sort of slide it into the portable hole, while it's in your hand, you hear a voice in your head go, "Oh, wow, great adventurer, you're so strong." And as it just disappears into the hole.
Oh, well.
And
I'll be like, the fuck was that? Anyway, I'll grab the short sword next to it and throw that into it.
yeah, it's like, wow, finally a mighty wielder. You pick up a dagger and begin to throw it in. It's like, you're so handsome.
Is it? Wait, is this just happening in Sorn's head?
Yeah.
Like, are any of us catching? That'd be so funny if we could just hear these like little voices.
I'll get to like the last one, and I'll like I don't know. We'll get to like a flail. I'll grab the flail. This is the last one in the room, and I'll hold on to it for a minute because by then I'm kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? So I'll try to talk to the flail. I'll be like, hello?
Yeah, you all turn to see that Sorn has, like, with abandon kind of thrown, maybe, like, halted a couple of times, and then just thrown stuff in the portable hole. But with this flail, he kind of stops and is, like, looking at it weirdly as the flail is like, "Oh, great adventurer, you've come here. Take me with you to slay great monsters. You're going to be amazing."
What? Why are you talking to me?
Because you're a great, mighty adventurer, and you're going to do great things. In fact, I think you've probably already done great things. You're such a great hero. I believe in you.
Why can you talk?
Because I'm a great magical flail, and you and I are going to do great things together. We're going to slay all sorts of baddies.
I'm going to make an Arcana check on this flail.
Sure.
Oh, it's an 11.
Get to know.
All right. Do I have
really
favored by the
seem to be magical in nature? Like, there's no, magic power.
I'm gonna add a 2d4 to that.
Okay.
With favored by the gods.
Uh-huh.
And that's an 8, so 19.
Yeah, there's definitely like a sentience of some sort to these weapons.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, in the hole you go, and I'll just toss it.
Brilliant.
We'll come back to that. And I'll relay this to the group. I'll be like, yeah, every weapon in here tried to talk to me. I tried to have a conversation with the flail. I don't know. Like they're sentient somehow. I don't know what's making them sentient, but I might like show them to the wizard. He might know more. I'm gonna make my way.
They say bad things or nice things? What
A couple of them said I'm a mighty adventurer. Some of them tried to call me handsome. It's a whole weird thing. Like I can give you one and you can talk to it if you want.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I'll like reach back down into the hole and I'll grab like a scimitar out and like hand it over to Karu.
Yeah, Karu takes it and immediately is just like, hello, like out loud.
And you just hear, "Oh, hello, back from the darkness. This is brilliant. You're brilliant. You rescued me from the hole."
I did, yes. I rescued you from that other guy.
You're so brave.
I'm so brave. And we don't have to roleplay this if people want to continue, but I think Karu asks its name. Where did it come from? What's its hopes and dreams? Just...
I don't have a name. I hope that I could be a mighty scimitar one day that has a name. Maybe we'd have to kill some ancient evil together, and then I'd get a name.
Yeah. Maybe you get a name when you know how you fight.
Yeah.
I could call you Stabby because that's scimitars are stabby, but maybe that's not really your name.
Yeah.
Maybe your name is George.
George could be a cool name. It's not
George
as cool.
Is a cool name.
It's not as cool as Snickersnack though. He's a great sword.
But that's his name.
Yeah, but one day I want to have a cool name like that. Like people go,
okay.
"Ooh, there's George, the mighty scimitar." And I bet if you and I work together, we can make that happen because you're a really strong adventurer.
I am a really strong adventurer. I'm so glad you've noticed. all right, but I'm just gonna put you in my, and he like puts it in his like hilt. He's like,
Yeah.
you can
Yes,
hang
off to
out.
great adventure as we go.
Can we just look at this from like Yama's point of view, who's just seeing this like one-sided conversation? Karu's like puffing up as he like gets like all these compliments, and he's like, "Yeah, I am a great adventurer." And Yama's just like, I agree, Karu, but like,
Sorn will
who
look
are you
at this
talking to?
like out while this is happening. Someone's gonna like look down in the hole and like pull out like a I want to imagine there's like a tanto in there.
Sure.
And I'm gonna like mage hand that out and hand it to Yama. Let Yama have an interaction too.
So like Yama's gonna put his hands out and kind of like catch it before it falls, but like not expecting anything.
You hear a voice in your head that goes, "What big strong hands you have."
Thank you.
Oh, noble of heart too, I bet.
Thank you. Are you guys hearing this?
We've all heard it. We heard it before. That's what was happening to us.
Yeah. Ask him if he has a name. Otherwise, you get to help him pick a name.
Oh, okay. Do you have a name?
I do not yet, but maybe one day we could forge our destinies together. What's your name?
Okay, that sounds good. And Yama's just gonna like put the sword away.
Honestly, that's smart. As soon as it was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Wait, no, don't."
I'm gonna make my way back over to our new wizard friend.
Mm-hmm.
So just in that room while everyone was doing other things, Yama was having a silent conversation with Lot and getting some healing done. He was chugging some healing potions and getting some healing. So he's still down, but much better than he was. I think he was kind of like leaning heavily on the weapon cases and kind of bleeding and or not bleeding, like singed.
As I walk out of the room, I'm gonna like pat Yama on the shoulder and I'll put a first level cure wounds in.
Oh, dope.
Well. 12 points of healing.
Perfect.
That's
Thank you.
God damn, that's almost. I rolled a 7 on a 1d8. That's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go over to our wizard friend and like I'm gonna be like, "Do you know anything about this?" And I'm gonna pull out one of the daggers from like my sleeve and like hand it to him.
He looks at it and says, "Oh, I'm more of a staff user."
No, I mean they talk, but like, do you know why a weapon would talk to me? It doesn't have an. I'm very confused. I've had a weapon try to talk to me before. It was kind of fucked up.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, I've heard stories of sentient weapons. There's certainly a lot that are cursed, and I mean, was it telling you to do evil?
No, it could be a great adventure. It could be handsome. Like, I'm very confused.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Bit of
Have you
positivity.
heard anything about these really positive weapons?
He looks at it and is just like, no, but the Feywild is full of things that we can barely understand.
That is true. All right. Well, anyway, we're going to continue exploring if you'd like to follow us.
Sure. I have other friends that I would love to rescue here. We've got Mercy on. She got frozen here in front of the cauldron. I'm pretty sure. Who else have I got? Molliver and Strongheart. And if we could, I definitely think we should break them out of whatever this curse is. If we could break her out too, and he points at. I know our last spell didn't work, but she could probably fix all this with a snap of her fingers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're I don't have enough magical power left to do it today, but we can go. We'll look around a bit. We'll find some stuff, see what's going on, see if we can uncover any more information in the palace, and then tomorrow we'll come back and we'll take another crack at freeing more of your companions. They're not going anywhere.
And he looks at you and says, "I would be very careful about sleeping in this realm while a nightmare reigns."
Oh, I'll give him the quick rundown of. I'm part of the dreaming. I'm here for that nightmare. All that fun stuff, and I'll show him like one of my dream crystals.
Mm-hmm. He says, so you were sent here to send this one home.
Yeah, essentially, I'm here to absorb his power, their power, and then send them back to the dream.
Well, you seem to know what you're about.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I'm rather confused. I don't know. But yeah, no, for now, I think we'll do a bit of exploring. We got some doors to knock on, maybe go up to, and I point at Zabilna and say, maybe go up to the ladies' quarters and have a look around there, because I believe the reason of our combined spell not working to free them is probably has something to do with the fact of not knowing their true name. I believe someone of that level of power would go by many names.
Yes, of course.
Like me, for example, I am Sorn, Dickhead, or the Shadow King. There are a few.
Very good.
Yeah, or the Handsome Adventurer. That's the new title. It's just been bestowed upon me by this strange weapon that I don't know. I'm still holding the dagger. I'm imagining this dagger's trying to talk.
Yeah, the whole time you've been trying to talk to this guy, like the dagger's like, it's like, because maybe you're like moving it around, like gesticulating while you talk with the dagger. It's like, yes, wow, what great thrusts we could do.
Yeah, but I'm like ignoring it. I just keep talking like it's not there. Just like, yeah, like this dagger's it's still talking in my head. But yeah, anyway, and then I'll just put it in my belt.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, all right, well, this way, I guess. It's also black and whited here, so I'm going to pop up a where is it? Some dancing lights to follow us around.
Okay.
To light up the corridors and stuff.
Does that give off light?
Yes, it does.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
So, Karu, you've made your way down this corridor before, but you come and stop in front of a heart door.
And I open it. What the?
So you open up this room, and from the adjoining hallway, one wall of this chamber is lined with wooden cubicles, each containing a small bench and a hook for hanging clothes. Underfoot, a mosaic floor depicts images of demons.
And then there's a bunch of doors on the other side.
They're all like curtains for like changing rooms.
Huh. Okay. Dude, this room's weird. I'm not sure what's going on.
And so there's like a tiled mosaic of demons beneath your feet.
Cool.
Put a light in here.
What? And these, like, I guess I would probably just be popping my head through these curtains.
Yeah, you can absolutely.
Yeah. Anything of interest in any of them?
Just a couple of some clothes and things like that have been kind of left in there. But this looks somewhat like it is a changing room of sorts. And as Sorn opens that door, I see him wanting to open.
Yeah, he's thinking about it. So it's like, hey guys, there's a door over here. And like he puts his hand on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to think that it's like ajar, like it's not actually latched closed and it swings open.
Sure. Beyond is the baths. So potentially, as you look at that, you see that, oh, okay, this is a place to get changed to go into the baths.
Yeah. Well. Nothing
weird.
Cool out there.
Yeah, that's so weird that it's like you have to figure out a riddle to put on a deer's head the right crown to open a door to that. That seems weird.
Yeah, it seems very strange.
Hmm.
I'm going to continue my way down this way.
Is this another heart door?
No, those are both lion doors.
Yeah, cool.
Well, Sorn's going to make his way back to I'm assuming these are stairs up?
Yes.
And so we should probably go upstairs, guys.
Mhm.
All right.
And I'll go up the stairs.
Let us move upstairs.
All tokens are up here.
Oh, yeah. Let's move your... Oh. From your pilfering in the... Oh, we got so many tokens. Let's delete those ones.
That's so weird.
No one's doubled up now. That's good.
Like there was definitely some heart doors, or there was definitely at least one heart door up this way. I think.
Yes. Yeah. So, in the corridor above, let me just double check which ones are which. Cool. So to your northeast and to your northwest and your southeast. So the one to your left here and the one to your right, effectively.
So I was going to be like, can I open this one?
Yep.
Open. Step inside.
All right. So it's 42. It's broken oil burners, grimy glassware, and jars of pickled fungus clutter this ruined laboratory. A beanstalk as long and thick as a constrictor snake spouts from an unstoppered potion bottle. Bulging bean pods hang from its stem.
Anything herbal in here that Yama might recognize? Could I
Give me an investigation check.
Cool. Oh, I was gonna say thank you for not asking for nature, but I'm also untrained in investigation. 9.
I'll accept nature if you would prefer, or did you say that one's just as bad?
Both the same, yeah.
I will assist.
Okay, yeah. So roll with
Oh, so I
advantage.
get a double. Cool. A 4. Nice.
Well, never mind.
It was almost a 14.
Well, close.
You have a look around with what do you got, a 9? There's a couple of different like beakers and things like that. The beanstalk has sort of these bean pods attached to it. And you give a sniff of some of the different potions and things like that. With a 9, I think you're really not sure what's what in this room. There are kind of crushed herbs and things like that, but I think on a 9 you've just it's all alien to you.
Yeah.
Can I make an Arcana check to sense if anything is magical in the room?
No, because that would be sense magic, which is a thing, isn't it?
Thing.
Can I walk around the room and pick things up?
Why don't you
Use
give
my
me an
Arcana
investigation check then?
Alrighty, investigation it is. 17.
That's much better. You find 3 potions of healing.
I will hand one to Yama and one to Karu.
And what you're pretty sure is a potion of growth.
Dope.
Hope.
I
You
will
also
give that one the potion of growth.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be like, I think this one will make someone bigger or smaller. I don't know. But who wants it?
I mean, I've done the get big before, so Yama, you're welcome to it.
Hells yeah. All right.
All right, there you go, Yama, and I throw it to Yama.
Yama went from
you.
being a star to a sun, practically.
That's right.
Level up time.
And yeah, you think that these bean pods are detachable, that you could sort of pull them off the vine, but it's unclear what would happen.
I'll take like 3 or 4 of the bean pods.
Okay, write down 4
And-
bean pods.
I'll add that to my notes. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna leave the room. I don't think there's anything else in here, really, guys.
Oops.
I like this castle. I've decided. It's weird.
Let me just double check something here. Something that isn't on your map but is here definitely is at the end of the hall is a set of double doors. For some reason they're just not here.
Huh.
How rude.
Did it?
What in here?
Is that like a fetus?
In this room.
Gross.
What's this? Room 44. A 3-level mahogany table stands in the middle of this otherwise empty chamber. 3 gleaming bell jars rest on the table's separate tiers, each one containing a visage wreathed in mist. And I can show you a picture of what that looks like.
Ew,
Ooh.
creepy.
I mean,
So the lowest jar depicts a young woman with raven black hair. The middle jar displays a middle-aged woman with long white hair. And the highest jar shows a white-haired crone or hag.
Can I investigate the jars, please?
Absolutely, give me investigation.
With Arcana.
Sure.
12?
There's definitely kind of a there's a certain magic about them. You think there's sort of you get a sort of a faint whiff of illusory but also divination magic.
And I'm gonna look at the guys and then like place my hand on, we'll go the youngest looking one. I want to touch it. I want to touch
Sure.
the jar.
Come closer. This close.
As you touch it, the 3 figures vanish, and it is replaced by 3 figures of a dark-skinned elf. The youngest, the lowest one is Sorn. You recognize it as you in your youth when you were growing up in Menzo Baranzan. The one in the middle looks like you look now, and there's an older version of you in the top tier one with sort of even darker eyes, smoke seeping out of its eye sockets, and sort of like just sort of some wrinkles and things like that as well. So like definitely like an older version of yourself.
These things are cool, guys. Like, look at how cool I look when I get older.
has that bound you to anything weird? Who was it
I don't
before?
know.
Who was? No, didn't recognize him.
No, it just looked like an elf, and then a slightly older elf, and then a hag. Now it's an elf with a slightly older elf and a shadowy elf.
But now it's you.
Yeah, it's cool as hell.
I was worried.
Give me an insight check, Sorn. Just to insight yourself.
18.
The 3 women that were in the glass jars before that, you absolutely recognize the one in the middle. It is the woman from the hourglass.
Ah, it was Zabilna. It was that's who it
Desire.
was before. Yeah, that was Desire. So I
Okay.
wonder what that Desire touched it last, and now I've touched it. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I'm going to turn and walk out of this room. I don't like this bad juju. Although it is pretty cool. Look at how cool I'm going to look when I get older.
Probably just saw me break the wall. That's fine.
Yep, I did.
Yeah, there's meant to be a door here, I think.
Should we listen at the door?
There's also this room over here, like back that we walked past before.
Oh, we went in that. We went
Okay.
in that like later. We did all the rooms down that hallway
Okay.
last time and just looted them.
In truly chaotic fashion.
Yeah.
Very good. Sorn's gonna just walk over to this door and like kick the double doors open.
Yama
And take
was
a step
standing there,
through.
like about to put his ear against the door, and then this
You just hear
comes past.
Interesting. Cool. So this spacious bedchamber is lightly furnished. An oval mirror in a black wood frame is mounted on the east wall, and a chess set with jet and bloodstone playing pieces rests atop an octagonal table in the southwest corner, flanked by 2 comfortable high-backed chairs. A 4-poster bed with black silk sheets and drapes stands in the middle of this room. Lounging on the bed are 2 creatures, each with the lower body of a lion. One has the head and upper torso of a woman. The other has the head and upper torso of a man. They both turn to look at you as you kick the door in, Sorn.
Yep, understandable. I'm gonna go, you there?
You speak with us.
Yes. What's up?
Are you Zybilna's emissary? waiting.
Wouldn't say emissary, maybe more like distant relation?
Interesting. And where is she?
Currently stuck downstairs, frozen in time.
And where is she keeping Igwilf?
Wait, what? I thought they were the same person. Or being, entity, creature, thing.
Our master has sent us here because Zybilna knows the whereabouts of Igwilf, who our master has unfinished business with.
Who is your master?
Grazed.
Grazed. Don't know him.
You are lucky to not know him. You're even luckier that he does not know who you are.
Well, I mean, maybe. That's interesting.
Grazed is the demon prince of pleasure, decadence, and unlimited self-indulgence.
Hey, I mean, now, hold on just a minute. They sound like they are all up my alley. They sound lit. And my little dancing lights are gonna move over like around the room around them and like illuminate them a bit more. Yeah, I don't know. Like
Do you have proof that they are one and the same?
I mean, that's just that's the information I've been operating under the whole time I've been here.
And who are you? Are you important?
I'm the Shadow King.
A king.
Yeah, it was a very short reign. I don't currently have a kingdom at the moment. Still king. I have this crown, this cool crown, this black crown that's sitting on my head at the moment. But yeah, my kingdom kind of got a little bit fucked up by a hag. So
Enough about you. What else do you know of Zybilna? You will tell us everything.
Do I have to?
You can tell us here now, or we can take you back and you can tell us on a rack.
Well, I don't know. Well, I'm still talking. I'm going to walk towards this mirror.
And I'm going to give you a better view of what these people look like. How's that?
Okay. Well, I can give you some information, I guess, if I must. Well, we are. You know where we are, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And where are we? need you to reiterate information back just so I know that we're on the same page.
We are in the Palace of Heart's Desire.
Exactly. And
Central-
who oversees...
Igwilv is the current avatar of desire.
Yes. And the previous avatar of desire was Zybilna.
No. Desire handed over this authority to go on a sojourn. Igwilv took this throne and has been reigning here. Zybilna spent her time in the hells.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm technically not here for anyone. Well, I am here for someone. I'm here for Malev. You heard of that guy?
Is he important?
Apparently, he's the one. He's the reason that there's like. Have you been through this whole palace recently? Like, there's a lot of frozen in time people about.
Our portal brought it. Our master sent us here
Just to the bedroom.
to Igwilv's bedroom. She must return at some point, or she will send someone.
Well, fair enough. While I'm having this conversation, I'm going to touch this mirror that I'm standing next to.
Sure.
See if anything happens to that as well.
While Sorn's to these two, Karu's going over to this door.
Um,
No, opening it, he's just walked over to it and he's just standing near it.
You touch the mirror, Sorn, nothing happens.
Okay. I'm also going to change it up, and I'm going to see. I want to just gauge. I'm going to try speaking to them in Abyssal, and see if they. I'm going to say, "Do you understand me in this tongue?"
They reply back in Abyssal, yes, we do.
Okay. Well, that checks out then. Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm going to try again in Celestial. Okay. All right. So they're not all powerful beings. They don't know every language. All right. I know Abyssal. They know Common. All right. Anyway. So, yeah, we don't know where Zybilna or Igwilv really are at this time. There is someone down below that resembles. I thought they were the same person. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I genuinely thought they were the same person.
One of the demons looks to the other and says, he's not telling us everything. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, well, I'm going to dig real deep and I'm going to guidance myself. Like my eyes will glint as I do this as well. That's a 19 already.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 1, so that's an unnatural 20.
The male torsoed demon locks its eyes with you and they flash. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, dear God. 14?
14 is enough. You feel something come over you and sort of a spell. You're like staring into this creature's eyes. You can feel sort of it's not like a spell, like you didn't have to sort of verbally cast it like you would cast magic, but sort of an innate ability of this creature sort of bore into you, and you can feel it trying to almost like bring you under its command to answer its questions fully and truthfully.
I'm like, wow, that was the son like scratches his head. He's just like, that wasn't very nice. I've been very forthcoming with my information to you.
You've told us that they are the same person. You offer no.
I told you
proof.
I thought they were the same person.
Then why do you waste time in our presence? Bring us the correct information.
Fair enough. Anyway, and Sorn's just going to turn and just walk down here.
I'm going to open this door.
Yeah. As you turn your back on them, Sorn, They say, if you do not bring us this information within the hour, we will leave and bring your name to our master.
Sounds like fun.
Okay. You open the door, Karu.
Uh-huh.
And what is this? 46.
Oh.
This chamber is a walk-in wardrobe.
Yeah.
Hinged panels along the walls swing outward to display a variety of exquisitely crafted robes, gowns, scarves, headdresses, stockings, gloves, shoes, boots, and other clothing. Items remove themselves from hooks and hangers and float in the air seemingly of their own accord, allowing you to see them more easily.
Dope. I'm going to... I think I'll have a good rummage.
You don't even need to rummage. As you look up at a piece of clothing, it flies up to hover in front of you as if being presented to you. And if you turn your head away from it, it flies off back onto the shelf.
Is it just clothing here, or is there other stuff in this room? I'm thinking a box or a book or anything like that. He's looking for how you would hide things in your closet, sort of thing.
Give me an investigation check.
I will assist.
Does that mean I get advantage?
Yep.
Ugh. 14.
14. You don't find anything of note, though as you go around the room, I'd say with a 14, you think that it's not, these clothes themselves aren't magical, the room isn't magical, there's just a number of unseen servants in here.
Oh, okay, I get freaked out by that.
It's a bit weird.
I kind of try to start looking for them. I can't see him, but maybe I'm making eye contact with them awkwardly or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just observe Karu just, instead of weirdly talking to a sword, he's now just weirdly staring intensely at different points in the room.
Yeah.
Gonna do that for a bit. Does any of the clothing look good?
It's all sort of a lot of it is kind of big fancy dresses and robes. These are clearly the there's some skimpy outfits. There's some more ball gown-esque kind of stuff. Anything you could imagine an incredibly powerful witch who is living the high life could have in her outfit selection.
Does she have a particularly witchy looking outfit?
Oh,
yeah. A real, that sort of pointy hat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Black. Okay. Karu wants that.
Sure.
He wants to take a Halloween witch costume as equivalent, essentially.
Yeah.
Dope.
Perfect. In fact, there's definitely that sort of wide-brimmed pointy hat, dress with the kind of bodice thing going on and the big black cloak, ankle-high boot combo kind of stuff if you want it. But there's also the more dark witch. I'll chuck a picture in the Discord.
Oh yeah, Karu would look good in that.
Yeah, that.
There's that, or there's the more traditional, I guess, traditional witchy kind of
maybe
dress robe combo.
Maybe he takes that that corset thing, but he also takes the pointy hat. Mixes it up a bit.
Oh, good. You got it.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So that's the best way to do it. I'm gonna come back out of this room,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to have a look at this chess set.
Sure. It's a very nice looking chess set. Sort of almost what did I say before? The chess set with jet and bloodstone playing pieces. So jet, obviously, sort of the black gemstones, and then bloodstone, this sort of blood red almost like a deep garnet kind of. So each of the pieces are made out of gemstones.
I'm going to collect up all of the pieces, put them into a bag of holding.
As you lift them up, as you lift up the pieces begin to mutter under their breath when they're taken off the board. This is out loud, though, not in your mind like the weapons.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll hold the last one and just like hold it up to my ear.
You can just hear it being like, oh, Mordenkainen's not going to like this. This guy's not even really playing chess. He's just taking all the pieces off. This guy isn't really a chess player. This guy's full of shit. I think he's going to sell us, or possibly even melt us down. This is what a prick. What an asshole.
Hey,
I see you looking at me. What are you doing to do? That's probably the wrong move.
Shake it violently.
You're obviously you're obviously not much of a chess player, are you? So is that a really wise move that you're making here? Are you thinking one step ahead, or are you thinking three? Doesn't really
right
look
into
like
the
it.
back.
And
And then I'm also gonna grab the actual chessboard and try to fit that into my bag of holding. If not, I'm gonna put it into my portable hole.
Sure. As you pick it up, you flip it over. It's almost like made of some kind of marble or like some sort of big solid piece of stone. And you flip it over. There's a small gold plate on the back that says "My dearest Igwilv from Mordenkainen."
Well then.
And you slide that bad boy into your hole.
Yeah.
Dan.
All right, so I've got the chess set. I'm gonna just add that to my notes. Mordenkainen chess set.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Kind of weird how this mirror is facing the door. Like,
Yeah, that was my thought as well. That's why I just like slapped my hand onto it to see if it did anything, but it didn't.
yeah. Is it like, I don't know, I think maybe could like Karu like try and peek his head around the back behind the mirror or something?
Yeah, you have a look behind it. It's just a mirror on legs, like it's a standing dressing mirror.
I mean, it could just be that we're getting fucked with by this being put here, because it's like, oh, I'm in the Feywild and I'm in a weird castle and there's a mirror facing a door. Might not mean anything. Might just be bad feng shui.
In our past, we have come across a lot of mirrors that have been portals, so I don't think it's unjustified.
This one doesn't seem to go anywhere, though.
Can I try and pump a guidance into the mirror to see if any magical power will like make it do anything?
The mirror gets a 1d4 on its next ability check, and I guess it'll use that in the next 10 minutes if it needs to make one.
Nice. All right. It's next ability check. I'm going to try and tip the mirror over. Make a dexterity saving through mirror.
You try and move it. It seems to be fixed to the ground somehow.
Interesting.
Oh, you shouldn't have guidance it. That's why I made that save.
Well, yeah. Did anyway. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else in the room that we can see?
I don't think so.
Besides these two?
Yep. They're just sort of watching you hawkishly.
Well, anyway. Someone's just gonna like make his way towards his light and just be like, well, see you guys.
They say, and as you leave, they say 1 hour, King.
Oh, thank you, servant. I walk out and close the door behind me.
Sure.
Do I hear a rumbling of them chasing us?
Nope. I'm just noting down cool. 1 hour for the demons, 2 hours on the giant, 24 hours on the Jabberwock.
Nice. Okay. Does this door to my north open, or is it
no, it's a line door.
Okay. All right.
The spiral stairs keep going up?
No.
Huh. Oh shit, I don't know where to go.
Back down, I guess.
Nah.
Is there anything to the south, or did you guys have already been through here, haven't you?
We went through
I think we did all those doors, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't remember them. They didn't lead off to anything either, so.
There was that little balcony that led out to the to this kind of empty area if you remember.
What was that? What was it? Oh, the balconies.
Yeah, so that's an area that Sorn hasn't seen, but so I'll describe it for everyone again. The rectangular courtyard, as you look out over the balcony, is open to the twilight sky. It has no visible floor. Instead, a vortex of dark clouds churns below, and a marble tower rising from the maelstrom is encircled by 7 turrets. 4 stone staircases extend from the outer areas of the palace to the tower, each one part of a buttress that spans the void and stabilizes the tower. And part of the tower has exploded outwards, and its tiny stony fragments are hanging in the air as though time around them has stopped. Among the debris, suspended above the stormy vortex, is an armored knight with a sword in one hand and a shield on his other arm. He looks like he was thrown backwards through the exploding wall before being frozen in place. He currently has a rope tied around his waist and tied to the tower itself that he's been flung out of.
That sounds cool.
Sounds like someone really clever and wise and heroic did that.
Yeah.
This Sorn's gonna cut the rope.
No.
One rope I think was connected to the balcony there. Sorn cuts that, and the other, and it just sort of falls limply. The larger bit of the rope that extends out from this person falls into the void, and now he is only tethered by one rope into the tower.
Wow. Well, didn't know I could cut that rope. Oh well. I feel like some guys should have told me not to do that. But anyway, down we go.
What's all that dice?
Hi, guys.
I just
Hello.
Hi.
Can't come into immediately Sorn ruining something Pauly did. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Been
I've
away
also
for 3 weeks.
also pissed off. We've pissed off a giant. We have 2
You
hours
pissed
left
off.
on that. Yeah. Well, all right. I pissed off a giant, and I also pissed off 2 demons, and we have an hour timer on those guys.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, does this door over here open?
No, that is a lion door.
Okay. Well, I think Sorn's gonna make his way back to the main chamber, and then go to the other side of the palace.
Sure. What kind of conversations is the team having while you're wandering around this place?
Well, I really want to talk about like what we actually know about Zybilna, because we have some information about like how she got her powers and stuff. So maybe Yama is just kind of like listing off like on his fingers like things that we know, because we learned some stuff from Skylar, who we met in the basement of the Motherhorn, who Captain Pauly saved, I believe, and then we kind of unionized her helpers. I
And
think
then
that was
killed
her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. We got her information and she gave us a staff and we repaid her with death.
Yes,
She was annoying.
she deserves it.
Well,
And she was management.
she was management, down with management.
Yeah, correct. Actually, am I still unionizing the butler?
Well, I guess now that you're back, you've finally taken stock of. You saw Sorn put a very valuable looking chess board and chess pieces into his portable hull, and a number of weapons from the armory / display cases.
Lovely.
And you've sort of poked your head maybe into this changing room that had sort of a demon mosaic on the floor. So I think you've been aware of what's been going on. But yeah, you've been chatting with Thinnings, and he's just doing his very butlery, like, no,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, well, I'm sure that works for the lower classes, but here in the palace we are treated very well, and we get plenty of time off. I, in fact, was away from the palace when it came under its time stop, and have come back and look full well to my mistress being in charge again, and taking charge of this whole realm. There is an order to things when that is the case. What you are proposing, sir, sounds a lot like anarchy and chaos, and I cannot have it. And I think that's why the conversation has taken so long, and you've been going so in depth with it. It's just
Going so in depth and then explaining how great anarchy and chaos actually is.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, how every union's different, mate. You go to a butlers union where you can just be a bloody guild, where it's just you and, you know, other butlers hanging out, talking about things, you know, it's just camaraderie, mate.
Yeah. So
But I mean, think about the anarchy and chaos, though. All right, you could even, you know, you could even undo your bow tie for like 20 minutes, maybe.
He does have a point.
just looks at
As
you
something
and is
wanders
like,
past.
I would not be so undressed in these halls, sir.
It's quite freeing.
And I think Thinnings...
Does he have a mustache?
I'll show you a picture of him if you're in.
Great,
I can
thank
show you
you.
a picture.
Yep.
I think he looks a little bit shocked and taken back, Karu, when you come out wearing his mistress's clothes. But he doesn't say anything. You can just tell that he's like
The
giving
hat.
you.
I've just put the hat
You
on.
put the hat
I
on,
put
yeah.
the other stuff in my backpack, you know?
Yeah. He doesn't
I'm
say
gonna
anything,
take off my
but
armor.
you can definitely tell he's noticed and he's not impressed.
He could, honestly, like, mate, you could have a mustache. You know, you'd look great with a little pencil stash. Think about it.
When he's unimpressed, I take the hat off and like discreetly put it in my bag.
And Pauly absolutely mentions how sick that hat is in front of the butler.
Yeah, nice. Kara's like, thanks. Shh.
You should wear that hat more often. Do it. Did you find it in one of these rooms? I mean, this palace is loaded with cool shit. We should steal more.
Kara, like at that point, Kara just like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, nah, I found it. Found it in this walk-in robe. Actually, there's a lot of really looks at directly at the butler, looks back at Pauly. Really cool clothes in there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, show me what it is in a bit. I'd love to see some like steal some shit. I mean, you know, unionize though, bud. Yeah, think about that.
Very good. So where's Sorn moved to, or where's the party moved to?
We gotta find. How do we get up? How do we go up? How do we get into that middle area? Like
Can we
the
go
tower
up
in the
those
middle.
diagonal
The
hallways
stairs.
just below us?
Yeah.
Can I go to try?
Sure.
Boop, boop, boop. Moving.
I'm coming with you.
Awesome.
So you walk up those stairs and they kind of lead up to these turrets. Which one are you walking up? That one on the left.
Yeah.
You climb the staircase from the hallway on the palace's lower level. An enameled green coffer rests on a wrought iron pedestal in the middle of the room. The coffer contains, you can't see because it's closed, but you can see this room itself this turret has no windows. It's just sort of like a large, almost like cylindrical turret that goes up alongside the major tower that's in the middle.
And there's no windows that we could go through to get into it.
No, you
Is there
can
any way to
walk
get-
into the tower. Like you can
Oh,
walk into
sorry.
the tower itself, and like there's this pedestal with a enameled green coffer. So
What's
like
a coffer?
a chest,
Thank you.
fancy chest.
I was like, I don't know what that is.
So we can move into this space. It's not disconnected.
It's connected in terms of. I'll show you. I'm not changing the map just because. Well, I will change the map for this one, but I won't change it for all of them because they're. I'll go back to the upper level. And I've moved Karu into it. So you see where you are, Katie?
Can I come too?
Sure.
Can I come too?
You can all come, fine. You can all.
No,
walk
not
in.
me, not me. No, I was quoting The Simpsons.
You're all in this
Well,
tiny little room
at least
now.
I
Are you
was
happy?
there.
So it's
And
like
there's no way. Sorry, you go.
So there's an enameled black coffer. Oh, sorry, no. An enameled green coffer resting on a wrought iron pedestal in the middle of the room. But whilst this turret you're in is attached to the central tower, they perhaps share a wall. This area does not have any windows or doors.
Yeah, so we've got like there's been this like color, like this prismatic theme going throughout this tower. Would it be far-fetched for Karu to see like a green chest in a turret and be like, maybe this has one of those like prismatic powers or something? Am I not knowing what a turret is? Because when I think of turret, I think of a gun.
Oh, sorry. More like just a miniature tower.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a castle cylinder.
But not like
Yeah, so a
like
cylinder that goes up and keeps going up.
Yeah, but not like an offensive tower kind of thing.
No. More like
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally thinking of turret the gun. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. Cool.
We're playing a tower defense minigame.
Yeah. Karu kind of looks at Yama and is like, I don't know how do we get into the main part of this building?
Well, can we open the chest? Can we give it a go?
Do you?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'll investigate it first.
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation check.
I don't trust this Feywild shit.
12.
Hang on.
Oh,
23.
nice.
It's definitely unlocked. There's no locking mechanism or anything like that. It's just sort of like you open up the latch and lift open the lid, like you would a chest. You notice that whilst you're taking a close look at it, you can see something glowing inside.
What is it?
Do you open it?
Yeah, I open the chest.
Okay.
But I like peek in. I don't like just reach in.
Sure. Inside is a faintly glowing plum-sized jewel of green crystal.
Cool.
Plum.
Using the pointy tip of the witch's hat, I press it into the crystal to see if like it reacts at all. He doesn't trust it. He doesn't know if he picks it up it'll hurt him. So he's like
So you're poking
using
it with the sword?
You're poking it with the pointy part of the witch hat.
Oh, the witch hat. Right, yeah.
Yeah. Does it smoke or steam or anything like that?
Yeah, no, nothing corrosive or anything like that comes off it.
And he looks at Yama. He's like, "Should I take it? Should we take it?"
Well, maybe we could just get Sorn to come up and give it a look, just in case.
Like an
Sorn
Arcana
anyway.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm nowhere near. Wait. Wait.
Well, you're all the way downstairs, right?
Yeah, you have to yell out to me.
I could check the traps.
Could I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Would this be recalling information about Faye?
Yes.
That means I can roll with advantage.
We'll be back in a moment.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I got a nat 20.
Oh,
Hey!
that's
Yeah.
good.
Good job.
So this jewel, you take a closer look at it. There's a couple of things going on with this. As you look closer at it, you can definitely feel that there's something contained within. You know that it's not harmful to you if you were to pick it up. In fact, this is some sort of pieces of Zybilna that she has almost like locked away. Sort of like pieces of herself.
Like
What is it?
Horcruxes?
Yeah.
Kind
Harry Potter
of.
styles.
Maybe more like, though, rather than pieces of her soul, more like those memory things.
Oh, okay.
Like not quite memories, but like it sort of like emotions or parts of yourself. So not necessarily your soul to be exact, but like say if you wanted to like, oh, that memory's too painful, I'm gonna take that out of me and put it somewhere so I don't have to deal with it. or something along those lines, right?
Yeah. I think Karu like sort of picks it up and like shows Yama and explains like this is like a part of desire.
As you pick it up with your excellent, carry on with your natty 20 there, you feel it is Zybilna's crystallized desire to remain hidden from her enemies.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like I think Karu is midway saying like, oh, so this is like not quite her soul, and then he just like pauses mid sentence. I think as he's like experiencing that.
And deep within it, you can make out a small, like a tiny figure. And you think that if you knock this jewel 3 times against a hard object or surface, it will conjure a creature for an hour.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, first thing he does is he's like, okay, so this is like she wants to be kept secret, and this is like her wish to be that way, to be kept secret. But also, apparently, if we knock up this thing 3 times on a hard surface, something will appear. Could be a good thing, like a creature, like a helpful creature. I don't know what though.
Well, maybe we should check the other turrets for more things like this. Maybe we can like put her together, or
because why didn't Sorn's spell work? It didn't work because he didn't know her real name.
Correct.
yes,
I wonder.
exactly.
I wonder if these like Kara saying all this in character. Like, I wonder if this is like maybe we could find it in one of these stones. Potentially.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's something in it. I don't know.
Well, if this is her trying to stay hidden, then it would make sense there's one where her true name is not.
Yeah, because
right?
No, because this is kind of like she's taken this out of herself. So it's like compartmentalizing kind of thing. This is essentially the box that she's put this.
This is her
thought.
therapy.
Yeah, yes, we're inside. We're in her therapy chambers. Yeah, it's like her thought is in this. So maybe her name is in one of the others, or a clue to her name. It's worth a check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, let's
go find more.
Let's go to the other ones. There's 3 more, right? We don't have any other leads.
There's 7 turrets total.
7 turrets.
Okay. But there's 3 stairways, yes.
In the central bit.
We'll at least go up the other stairways. And I think if we run into the other 2, we relay what we're doing. Like we explain it.
All right. Let's take us back to the ground floor, where Sorn and Pauly are wandering around. Or what area are you going to next?
I was going to go up the other.
Yeah, there's multiple staircases, so you're going to have to...
this staircase over here I was making my way towards.
Okay, cool. Yep. So you pass back through the room with the giant eating thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's still there. It's munching away. It eyes you. It does that thing where, like, as you walk past, it kind of puts its arms around the rest of the cake that's still there, and just like growls at you, "Mine!" And then like yells at you as you leave the room, like, "And bring us more drink."
I'll get someone on that.
Where is Sorn's token? Is he underneath this light orb? There we go.
Under my light orb, yeah.
Let's move you all. I'm gonna move you all together.
I'll just go with Sorn. Whee! Splitting the party. Let's do this.
So you make your way around through the other area, and let us go upstairs again.
I just thought about it. We're splitting the party in the BBEG's house. This is great.
Sure, it's fine. Let me delete you all there, and then place you. Here we go. How's that?
More stairs.
So the door in front of you is a lion door.
Ooh. Wait, no. We need the stag doors.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, what's happening with the doors, by the way?
We can
We
open
figured out how
the.
to.
We can open the deer doors, the heart doors.
How do
We
we do that?
solved the riddle.
We found
Oh,
we found the lion and the heart in the gardens.
They
And
were
then-
Right.
statues.
Yeah.
so what's the other riddle? Do we know?
We just have to move the crown to the other one when we get a
After we're
minute.
done opening all the stag doors.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So we only get 50% at a time.
Roger. Perfect.
All right. So you make your way through this other corridor. There's another there's another door ahead of you, and part of that corridor, as you make your way down, you see has some of the walls have broken apart from the beanstalk that is invading its way into this room.
Cool.
It's sort of growing from below.
What's this door?
Our huge party.
All right, stop here for a sec.
Mhm.
In this room, 4 3-foot square oak panels are mounted on the wall alongside the east side of this short hall. Each panel has a hinged hatch attached to a wooden handle. All 4 panels are closed.
Hmm. Sorn will pick one at random and open it.
Roll a d4.
Yeah, I'll roll a d4 for that.
So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 down the line.
Yep, 4. So the last one.
Last one. You open up the hatch, and there's an ogre head there that just says "Bah!"
That was rude. Did it say anything else?
Nope. Just
I
a
closed the
decapitated
hatch.
ogre head.
Yeah, I'm going to close the hatch and go to the door at the end of of this room and open that door. So there's heads in there. Oh, there was a head in that one. I don't know about the other ones, guys. I'm going to open them. It kind of just yelled at me when I opened it. But then
I opened all 3 then.
All right.
Yes.
In what order?
As I walk down. So
Okay.
like 1, 2, 3.
You open up the first one, and there's a bugbear decapitated head in there, and it goes "Yah!" And then you open up the next one, and it's a harpy head, and it goes "Bah!" And then you open up the third one, and it's a hobgoblin head, and it says "Gah!" And then you
Is there
open up
another
the
head that
fourth
said-
one, and it's
There's
that
another-
same ogre head that says "Bah!"
Is there another head that says black sheep, and then another one that says "Have you any wool"?
No.
We
It's like Yaga Bar. What was it?
Baba Yaga.
yeah, we just need to rearrange it, right? Can we rearrange them?
The heads do not move.
What if you open the door?
open
Close
them
all the
in
doors again.
order?
Open them in order.
Yeah, in order of
Yeah.
the Baba Yaga.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. Yes.
Do you do that?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Magic fills the room.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And
Cool.
you are all teleported.
Oh no.
I love being teleported.
Just need to find out where you get teleported to.
I feel like we should have learnt about this by now, but we always
we
fall for
didn't.
Dan's little tricks.
But we didn't dance in a fairy circle. We just
This is true. We didn't
played with
follow.
some singing heads.
We didn't follow an Aaron Cochrane around a fairy circle. So
Always a good idea.
one
Mistake.
thing.
Oh, we made it to the middle.
This is what we wanted.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's cool.
Area 47, yep. So, splinters of wood, along with some loose papers and 2 halves of a shattered blowing horn, are suspended in the air. Whatever caused this unfortunate scene also punched a hole in the north wall on the landing between 2 staircases, one leading up, the other leading down. The stony debris from the blast is frozen in midair outside the tower. And obviously you can see the human knight with a thick moustache and a long look of surprise on his face was apparently thrown backward through the jagged hole and now hangs in the air amid the debris. The knight wears a helm adorned with feathery wings and he's holding a long sword and a shield.
That's my
I'm gonna
buddy.
say, I think that guy might die shortly after he comes back to normal if he was thrown through a brick wall.
Oh, that's a good idea. I am going to give him a small potion that just basically like sits just above his mouth.
Get the lid off or something.
Yeah, no, like it's like just slightly ajar, so that way like it might trickle into his mouth. I'm gonna do that. Actually, that's a very good idea. I have like a normal potion. I'm gonna give him like a normal potion and just jam it in his mouth because I'm guessing his mouth is open, right?
Yeah, in surprise for sure.
Yeah, perfect.
So if he
done.
bites down on it, it'll break and he can drink the
Beautiful.
healing juices.
Great, done. Let's do that.
Or if it comes open, he's going to awaken from this time stop drowned.
Drown. Yep.
Drowned by a healing potion.
Dangling from a rope that I attached him to.
Strongheart turns to you and says, "Oh, that's very kind of you." Oh, sorry, not Strongheart. Elkhorn turns to you and says, "That's Strongheart. He's one of our he's the best of us."
I remember you told me, mate. That's why I attached him for you.
Yeah. I noticed the other rope you attached to him got cut. I didn't see it happen.
Oh, you attached that rope?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Oh, you cut it.
I'm going to use Mage Hand and like slowly weave it across and like tie the other rope back together.
You saw nothing.
Just going to repair it and just be like, yeah, I didn't know what that was about. I was just testing out this weird dagger that talks to me. Here, check this out. I hand the dagger to Pauly.
What does it say to me?
Oh, the dagger? Yeah. So you hold the dagger and it's like, what soft fine feathers you have. Great for stabbing. This is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll be honest, mate. Your grip handle is just divine.
Oh,
But
thank you.
that's okay. That's all right.
No one ever says those nice things to me. They only say it to Snicker Snack.
I mean, look, the serration of the flat, like the back end of your blade. Oh, perfect.
Oh.
That's going to get stuck in someone's guts so easily.
I bet we could do great things together.
Look, I reckon we could too, but I'm kind of like a one sentient weapon kind of person, and I got little Shrimpy here, and he gets pretty jealous.
Oh,
And Shrimpy kind of just like a little tiny blast comes out of him.
he says, "Oh, yeah, I understand." This dagger looks amazing. Like it's almost like ornamental in how nice it is constructed, but you don't think it's particularly any sharper than kind of your rapier, for example.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so I think you missed it. It's not a plus weapon at all, but they
magical.
seem to
It's just talkative.
talk to you and be very complimentary. And Sorn took like 17 of these things and put them in his hole.
They're all magical too.
Yeah, like one sword, a great sword, a long sword, a rapier.
Oh, and they all talk.
Oh yeah, they all talk to him as he threw them in a hole.
I love that. I love that so much. It's like yeah, great, perfect. That's awesome. I feel like Pauly could have a lot of fun with that, just like touching them and just having chats.
Yeah, well, if you just like even if you put it in one of your knife sheaths on your, I assume you got that bandolier of knives. Every now and then you can just kind of put your hand on it and it'd be like, yeah, I'm still here and you're still alive because you're amazing. You're such a great
Okay,
adventurer.
can I have this dagger? I need affirmation.
Yeah, you can keep the dagger. That's okay. Sorn will like reach up his sleeve and like pull out like, I gave the short sword away. Sorn will like put down the portable hole and reach in and grab out like a longsword.
Yeah,
perfect. Thank
then,
you.
like, resummon the hole and then put the longsword on his belt.
Is that an item that I can?
Yeah, you can say complimentary dagger.
Is that what it's called? Amazing.
Well, it's a dagger, but it gives compliments when you
Perfect. I love it.
put your hands on it.
I love it.
All right,
Alright,
guys,
done.
should we go up or down? What are we thinking?
Like up. Yeah.
Up.
Up seems like the good way to go. Only up from here, Like downhill seems like a bad time.
Mm.
When things are going downhill, let's go up.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
I put the dagger like on my bandolier that goes across my chest, just like in like what would usually be like a hole for something else, just right there.
Yeah.
So that way it's got pride of place, so I can touch it every now and then.
Very good.
Just stroking a dagger.
Yes.
Very good.
So you make your way up the stairs, and as you're making your way up these circular stairs, you're sort of making your way around the outside of this tower. You come across a small landing that has a heart door.
Yes.
Open it. We open it.
Move you all in there. Because you couldn't have you all fit. Whilst I figure out what is in this room.
Yeah, I actually remember too. Speaking of that too, I'm pretty sure I got this while you were away, D-Barts. It's called the Ring of Shooting Stars. It's a very rare dagger that can cast dancing lights at will, fairy fire, and light. I think I was holding onto it for you.
I will take that and add it to my inventory.
Yeah.
Never ending pile of weapons.
So
yeah,
the
'cause
ring.
I'm
what
pretty
is
sure
it?
because neither of you guys wanted it, did you?
I don't think
Ring
so.
of
No.
shooting stars.
No.
Oh, it's a ring. Yeah, while wearing this ring, dim light, you dancing lights or light from the ring. Well,
I'm literally pretty sure that I literally took it to give it to you.
yeah, I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding and transport it back to the ship. But now,
Okay.
Right. All right. So you got it.
yep.
All right.
Cool.
So there's heart crown lock. You open up the door. The walls, floor, the stairs continue on up. So there are more stairs to go further up. The walls, floor, and ceiling of this room are made of white marble tiles. In the middle of the room, a quill with a feather sheathed in flame and a black covered book rest on an iron lectern.
Does anyone else want to touch this one? Because I touched the last weird thing. I mean, if you don't want to, I'm fine with touching things that are on fire. But like,
What was the
Is
weird thing
there-
you touched?
the thing where it made the young me, the me, and the old me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
Yeah.
I just touched this, and Karu produces the green rock thing that he's got.
All right. Well, Pauly, Yama, you want to touch a weird thing?
Well, is there writing in the book or it's blank?
It's a black book. It's currently closed.
Okay, I'll open it.
You go closer and you look at the book. The book is embossed with images of a lion and a hart. The two animals rearing up on their hind legs and facing each other. You open up the book. There's a long list of names filling the book's pages. You kind of page through a few of them, many of them belonging to fairies, judging by their colorfulness. Near the middle of the book, you see the names of each of the hags. And then other names in the book include Thinnings, Shon, Kalimanzaros, Razel, and then you see on the final few pages, written in like a different handwriting, Kelek, Zarak, Zargash, Warduke, Skylar.
Is this a list of enemies?
Finnings was on this.
But
Isn't
he
Finnick-
wasn't here during the happening, so maybe we need to be watching him more closely. I don't know.
I could delete him.
I have a good point.
Delete
From
him.
life.
And like,
Can
so,
I question?
sorry, you
Mm.
go. You go.
Oh, can I just like turn to Thinnings and why would your name be in this book? What is this?
Do you want to give me Are you trying to intimidate him? Are you trying to be persuasive?
Yeah, let's go for intimidation. I think Yama can't be anything but intimidating. That is a 25.
He says, well, the names, any creature whose name is written in the book can open any of the crown locks.
And if I was to write my own name in here?
Then you would be able to open the doors.
Okay. Is anyone going to write their name in the book?
Yeah, I'll totally write my name in the book. So we know that Baba Yaga is the mother hag who's taken over this palace from Desire. So these are all her allies, obviously, in here. Plus some that came from Desire herself.
I thought it was Malev that was running the show here. Baba Yaga's somewhere else.
I assume this conversation's happening in character, so I'm not interrupting you.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, like, I thought we were here for Maleb.
I think if Yamas goes to start like writing his name, like Karu like might just like put a hand on Yamas, just be like, it could be nothing, but like we're in the Feywild. Packs are huge here. Writing your name on something, like we know how important a name is. If you think about whose castle we're in.
How about I put, and he doesn't write his name, he just writes the Immovable Mountain in it.
Definitely something you go by.
Do you think it would work?
Maybe. I don't know.
Possibly. I'll write my own name in there. Like I'm part of these sort of realms. So like I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We can put my name down. I don't care. See what happens. I'm good with pacts. I make people sign pacts for me all the time.
I assume that Maleth doesn't go by his real name, and that's why we can't see it in the book.
Oh, that's a very good point. Are there any names that stand out in this book with a investigate? Oh, yeah, I guess I'll make an investigate. Oh, no. Are there any, like, tell me what I need to make.
I think an investigation would be fair, or I'd accept maybe an insight as well.
Insight? Okay. Insight for... Are there any names that, like, stand out as, like, big names that are, like, I should remember that? Also bearing in mind that if I'm going to flip through this book, I do have keen mind.
Sure.
So, insight... 24, that's a nat 20.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So you flip through, you see all the pixies' names as before. You see the names of the three hags of the that you've defeated listed in the book. Thinnings, Shon, Kalamanzaros, Razel. You can see that the final few names are definitely written in someone else's handwriting, and the last entries are Kelek, Zarak, Zargash, Warjuk, and Skylar. None of those names really stand out as perhaps Malev's true name. It's definitely not the name that Dream gave you for the nightmare that you're meant to be hunting down. But with your nat 20 and insight, you think that perhaps Malev chose not to put his name down here so that no one else would see it, right? He can have other people open doors for him.
Okay.
Right.
Well, yeah, I'll just write my own name, like in my fantastic elven cursive.
What is
Sorn
Saul's-
Brighteye?
Sorn Brighteye. That's his full true name?
Full true name.
Excellent.
What's the first name in the book? Is that something we can read?
The first names are like a bunch of Fae and Pixie names.
Is there anything on the other underside of the book,
No.
or in the
Just sort of black.
in the spine or anything like that?
No, there's no nothing on the spine. It's just the heart and the lion crowned and rearing up on the front cover.
I'm not going to write my name in it. But can I use the pen somewhere else?
Use the pen somewhere else.
Yes.
What do you want to do with the pen, Timmy?
I want
It
to
is a
write
feather
Pauly.
quill sheathed
Yep.
in flame.
Yes, I want to write Pauly was ear on the wall.
Yeah, sure.
Like it's really badly spelt like this.
Yeah. So yeah, you write it on the wall. Same way how there's no there was no ink or anything like that. Like on the quill, it didn't need to. You kind of, when you write the name, it almost like burns it into the pages. Pauly's able to do the same on the stone wall.
Yeah, can we get this pen?
It's not chained to the table like they do at the post office.
Then it's meant to be stolen.
All right, you have a quill with a feather sheathed in flame.
Perfect. Is like the fire burny?
it doesn't hurt you. It's almost like illusory. Like someone's just
Right.
jazzed this up with a bit of illusion magic to make it look
okay.
cool.
Yeah, sweet. It's basically like it's like
Haven't
some
you-
it's like some songwriters like how he just spits hot fire raps. That's what happens with these pens. Yeah. So basically, Desire is a sick rapper. Dope. No, good to know. What was it called again? This quill.
It is a quill with a feather sheathed in flame. Is
Perfect.
its
Thank you.
description.
I'm gonna graffiti so many places with this.
The whole boat.
Probably not the boat.
He actually takes pride in that. The one thing he takes pride in.
Well, cool with some art on it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not really an artist. I'm just doing this because it's funny.
But I assume that every time Karu goes up to the Aarakocra nest, there'll be like a new little message up there.
Like, hi.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, where to?
We keep going up, I think.
All righty. So you head up the stairs further. I just need to load the scene. Here we go. When you get to the top of the stairs, there's an ornate iron door standing at the top of the staircase. Its surface is covered with a complex array of cogs, latches, and tumblers. The round doorknob is engraved with the image of a nightingale.
I mean, for the people that wrote their name in the book, can they open the door?
Yeah, I'll touch the door.
You punch the door?
No, I just touch.
Oh, touch the door.
I'm not going to take 1 point of damage from punching a door.
No.
This one's not that sturdy.
You
Yeah.
touch the door. Nothing happens.
I reach out for like a handle or something, or
Yeah,
like
there's a
touch
door-
the cogs.
There's a doorknob there. As you look down to the doorknob in the middle of the door, you see a small inscription at the base that reads, "Speak my name."
Zabilna.
Nothing happens.
Baba Yaga.
Someone's just gonna like riff off names that he remembers. Zabilna. Igwilv.
Anything we know about a nightingale thing? Like you said it's a nightingale on the door?
All right. I've got an idea.
Yeah,
Mhm.
shoot.
So the name, I mean, I've heard of this band in the other world called Desire's Child. They sing this song called Say My Name. And one of the artists is called Beyonce. So maybe it's Beyonce.
So you walk up, put your hand on the doorknob, and say Beyonce,
Yes.
and nothing happens.
What
I
a
can never remember. I
surprise.
can never remember the other Destiny's Child names.
Oh, damn it.
Nightingale. Have we done anything to do? Have we found any information to do with this door?
No, you notice there are sort of a number of, obviously, all the cogs and latches and tumblers and things like that. Pauly, your impeccable thieves' eyes see that it has at least 8 built-in locking mechanisms.
I can give it a red hot crack.
What, like
Map-
break it?
I
If you
mean,
want to.
I
If
can
you
chuck.
want to.
I've got some thieves' tools. I can have a little play around, see how we go.
Why not?
Do you want me to roll for that?
Give me a thieves' tools dexterity check, please.
Done. I can never fucking remember how to roll with my thieves' tool.
I think it's dexterity plus your proficiency.
What is plus proficiency? Sorry.
It's on the top of the sheet.
So like +6.
Potentially for you.
15.
You spend a good sort of 5 minutes giving one of the things a crack, and you can't get it.
Okay. All right. I tried. I can try again, but I mean, I tried that. These ones are difficult, guys.
Yeah, no, I think we've got to do what it wants us to do. It's just we don't know how to do that, which is kind of annoying.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm +4 proficiency bonus, so that was like 13.
Sure.
Sorry, wrong. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at my dexterity, bonus, not my proficiency bonus. Sorry.
Fine. It takes you 6 minutes before you fail, and then you're
Oh no!
No.
All right, what's next?
Oh, can you try the chime that you got, Karu?
The green stone.
No, the chime of opening.
Oh yeah, I will try that. I still have I have heaps of charges on that.
Yeah, it came with 10, and we wasted 1
Yeah,
or 2 with having.
we wasted one trying to open
Okay.
one of the lion doors.
There's
There's a chime of opening.
Can you read
Yeah,
that out
I
for me?
will. This hollow metal tube, yada yada. You can strike it as an action, pointing it at an object within 120 feet that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock. The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens until the sound can't reach the object, unless the
One
sound
lock.
can't reach the object. If
You
no
said there was
locks
8 locks.
if no locks or latches remain, the object itself opens. It can be used 10 times.
Okay.
Use it once.
Ding! You hear a ching, 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 ching. One of the locks opens.
Oh,
I
can you
could
still,
use 7 more charges
worth it.
to open all the locks if we want.
I think we should. Are we at the top of the tower?
You are at the top of the tower.
Please
will do
open.
it.
Yeah.
I will do that. I will use the chime a total of 8 times.
Total of
use
8
8
times?
charges.
Cool. So you ding, ching, 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 ding, ching, 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 and sort of all the cogs and stuff start opening.
Yes.
Yeah. The door swings open to reveal a circular chamber illuminated by drifting balls of colored light. Let me open this.
We're all trying to open
We're all like, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Ding, 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 ding.
In the middle of the room, a finely forged greatsword floats, point upwards, 3 feet above a treasure chest. The magic that holds the sword aloft also rotates it slowly, so that the blade catches and reflects the multicolored lights.
That looks like a perfect sword for Yama.
The sword itself, the greatsword, you can see its ornate scabbard is adorned with phoenix feathers.
Dope.
Oh, is it a flame tongue sword?
Do you draw it out of its sheath?
Yes, I'm gonna almost in a trance walk over to it and pull it out.
As you put your hand on it, you kind of lift it out of where it's floating. All 4 of you, in your mind, you hear the weapons you have on your hips go, oh my god, it's Snicker Snack.
Oh my god, Karu actually loses his shit. He's like, oh my god, it's Snicker Snack.
Who the fuck's Snicker Snack?
So you pull the sword, Snicker Snack, and you pull it out of its, phoenix feathered adorned scabbard. You look down, and there's obviously that chest there as well. Give me.
Yeah, I think I'm pissed that Talon finally chooses this exact point to talk to me.
Oh no, Talon doesn't talk to you. The dagger talks to you.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, okay, cool. Right. I was gonna say.
Yeah. In your mind, Yama, as you draw the sword, you hear a new voice, not the sound of that tanto, the sort of meek, complimentary voice of the tanto. You hear a stronger, firmer, but still sort of melodic kind of voice say, "Yes, great warrior. Let us kill dragons together."
Oh, that's dope.
Do you know of any dragons nearby?
We will find them all, and we will take all their heads.
And is that all you are made for? Killing dragons?
It's all I value and crave, but I can take the head of anyone. I am a Vorpal sword.
Da-da-da-da.
That's amazing!
Fucking awesome.
And it's gold too, right? You said.
I think so.
It
Sure,
is
why
now.
not? It is now.
It's gold. That treasure chest is looking mighty fine too, right?
So on its own, this is a +3 sword.
Yeah.
Fuck.
However,
+3, holy shit!
to get its extra features, you will need to attune with it.
Yep.
When you use this weapon to attack a creature that has at least one head, and you roll a nat 20 on the attack roll, you cut off the creature's head, and
That's
it
so
dies
dope.
if it cannot survive without that head.
Oh my god, it's a fucking it's a wow. I just looked it up.
Yeah, it's a vocal weapon. They're fucking.
It's
That's
literally
insane.
legendary.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wait, can I touch my
great
dagger?
Yeah, I was like, I've got my sword, my sentient sword, to
Can I
like.
touch my dagger? Is that
Yeah.
a thing? It's like, wait. So you know who this sword is? Who had this sword before?
This is Desire's sword, the greatest of her armory.
Really?
Given to her as a great gift.
What else do you know about Snicker Snack and Desire?
I think it was given to Desire by her boyfriend,
Who was her boyfriend?
a demon from the pits of hell.
Wow.
He's
That's
so
really cool.
amazing. He's cut off so many heads. I wish I could have cut off a bunch of heads.
We can cut off heads together. Don't worry, buddy. I'll make sure we cut off at least a couple heads for you, okay?
Wow, yeah, you're amazing.
Nah, you are. Buddy.
Maybe one day I'll have a cool name like Snicker Snack.
You know what? That can be right now. Let's do it. Let's figure this out together. Like,
was
what are you
gonna-
feeling? What are you feeling, bud? What are you feeling?
I
Like,
don't know.
have you ever thought of a name for yourself?
What suits a dagger? Something piercing and strong and deadly.
Stibby stab.
Oh, Stibby Stab, I love it.
I was just
Just
gonna
like,
say.
you're really good at
that-
coming up with names.
I was gonna
Stevie
say
Stab.
that while Pauly's doing that, Karu out loud has his sword out, and he's like, "George, meet Snicker Snack."
Wow. You always bring me to the best places. I never thought I'd meet Snicker Snack in the steel. Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah,
George is a Stibby stab. You're gonna be buddies, okay?
it's like a little ching.
I just want to say that I've customized the Vorpal sword to be called Snicker Snap.
Brilliant.
on D&D
Brilliant.
Beyond.
There is one called Snicker Snack in D&D Beyond.
Really?
Oh yeah,
What?
fucking A, there is.
I just typed in Vorpal.
No,
Oh, yeah,
there
no,
is
look
there
up
is,
Snicker
there
Snack.
is, there is.
Oh
No.
my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
there
yeah,
totally is. That's amazing.
yeah.
So, if a creature is immune to immune to this effect, if it is immune to slashing damage, it does not have or need a head. If it has legendary actions, or the DM decides that the creature is too big for its head to be cut off with such a weapon, such a creature takes an extra 68 slashing damage from the hit instead.
Yeah.
While attuned to Snicker Snack, you have proficiency with greatswords, and you can use your charisma modifier instead of your strength modifier for attack and damage rolls made with the weapon. It is a
That's
sentient,
massive.
chaotic good greatsword with an intelligence of 9, a wisdom of 14, a charisma of 18. The weapon has dark vision. It can speed, read, and understand common. Craves the destruction of evil dragons and urges you to seek out the creatures that slay them. Snicker Snack has a fickle personality. It ends its attunement to you if you miss an attack roll with this weapon 3 times in a row.
I love that. I love
Oh,
that.
that is cool, yeah.
Oh my god! Did any of you guys ever watch Soul Eater, the anime? This is reminding me
Yes.
of Excalibur.
I love that so much. That's
Yes.
great.
The
Uh,
picture at the bottom is insane. It's so
Oh,
cool.
is there actually a photo?
Yeah, at the bottom of the description.
This
Is
is
anyone
in
going
D&D
to?
Beyond?
We should open the
Yeah.
chest,
No,
guys.
I don't have that.
Really? I'll send it in the chat.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, okay. Can I look for traps on this chest?
There we go.
Is that a possible thing?
I'm just gonna say, yeah, you have a bit of a look. The chest isn't even locked.
Oh, Roger. Okay, I'm gonna open it up.
The inside the chest is a gold helmet decorated with heart antlers and a shimmering silver cloak with a unicorn embroidered on it in platinum thread.
Ooh, another gold helmet.
I already have a gold helmet.
Hipstered at Yama. Like, not even lightly too. Like, fucking, yeets the motherfucker.
All right, athletics check to catch it.
I'll,
Natty 18.
I'll check the other bits in the chat. It's mostly so these other items aren't magical in nature. They are they were sentimental in some regard.
Okay, mate. Oh no, yeah, they're shiny. Probably takes.
But they're shiny, and I've put their values in the Discord chat.
Beautiful.
Can I have a look at them before Pauly puts them away? Just like in.
Yeah. So
Take
gold helmet
this
decorated
helmet.
with heart antlers and a shimmering silver cloak with a unicorn embroidered on it in platinum thread.
Is there anything else, like if I spent a couple of minutes, like actually looking at them, like any engravings or marks or anything like that on them?
Yeah, I don't think you need a roll for this. I think you intuit that these are probably also gifts that were given to Desire, perhaps from former friends, family, or lovers.
Like, is there anyone like famous, like in our world, who dated a demon?
I mean, Dylan.
Other than Dylan?
Sorry, Dylan.
All good.
That was too good to
like
like set up.
That was fucking
It was.
brilliant.
That's fair. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
That was very good. Didn't.
But I mean, Pauly wasn't here for this bit, but the chessboard that you stole was gifted from Mordenkainen, which some of you may have met. I can't remember if you met.
Yeah, we did.
And so it seemed
Don't I have a way to fucking call that guy?
potentially.
I do. No, because remember from the Christmas special, we had like a deal because he was going to like fix up the ship so we could check, like go across the plains. So I had some way to contact him.
Oh, that's right.
I can't fucking remember, but I remember I had some way to contact him. Shit.
It all comes together.
I had some way to contact him. I did. I know I fucking did. Where's my notes? Shit. God, my notes are terrible. It's so bad. I just write things down and it really just gets lost. I should even have some level of.
I just keep adding things to the top so that I just scroll back and I'm like, that seems like it was 6 months ago.
While you're figuring that out, where to now, Gumshoes?
I'm gonna start making my way back down the tower.
Like, can I just like run like a, I don't know, like a history check or something like that to just think of like if I know of any like, famous adventurer or person that like, dated a demon and was in the Feywild. Like there's any stories that I would have heard in taverns and that kind of stuff.
Sure. Give me a history check.
I mean, my history's shit anyway, but,
Sure.
I was actually going to ask if I could do something like that, but like just based off the fact that like blood hunters study this shit. So like if there was any like notorious story or something that I might remember.
I'll allow that.
And have I heard anything in the last month that I would just 100% remember because of Keen Mind?
Not in the last month, I don't think. I think you've been on the seas. What have you been doing in the last month? You had Christmas, and so on. With a 19 history, there's probably quite a few stories of famous people who've gone on to do incredible things, right? The big stories you probably know of, Elminster, Mordenkainen are these kind of big wizards who went off and did a bunch of stuff. Drizdo Erden and his companions had amazing stories. None that really come to mind of dating demons.
And Desire's female anyway, right?
Yeah. I just saw Josh's comment about touch sword tips now.
It's very distracting.
Yeah, with the 19, I don't think really any come to mind. I mean, you've probably definitely. I think you've definitely heard of stories of, like Fey lords, ladies, having dalliances with peoples from other planes, but none that kind of match the Zybilna Igwilv kind of description.
Oh, good.
Wait, who's Igwilv? Sorry.
Those are built as far as we're aware.
Oh, so we know that.
As far as we are aware, but we've also been told that they are not the same person. But Sorn has just been like booting doors in, like, Zybilna, Igwilv, where are you?
Right.
So
We
to
were
give a bit of
told they were the same person by our enemy. So
Yeah.
You were told the same person by her butler as well.
Okay.
It was the demons that came to visit that didn't think they were the same person.
Okay.
And wanted proof. And you saw Igwilv frozen in time near the cauldron and tried to use the name Igwilv, and it did not break her free.
Could we bring the demons the butler?
Well, we could do that. That's a good point. We should probably. I want to continue to explore this tower, this side, and then we can go back to the demons and be like, "Here, have the butler. He'll tell you everything."
So you're gonna make your way down the
Should we hide the sword though? By the way, before we wake up Desire.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to take it off.
Yeah, definitely do that. Yeah, no, bugger that. That's a Yama's blade now.
I want to make my way back down and like see if there's a way to like get back to the room that teleported us. Actually, no. There was still a whole nother level below us, wasn't there?
That's right.
I can't find. By the way, I can't find the thing about Mordenkainen. I know it. I know I did. I know he gave me something, but my notes are terrible. So
yeah.
If you were to ask Sorn about it, because Christmas was within the last month in game time, and we met Mordenkainen at Christmas. If Sorn was there for the exchange of information,
did Mordenkainen give me a thing to contact him?
All right, Dan. This is using keen mind.
Sure. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go look at the VOD, so it's not going to happen this session.
Okay.
Let me just have a look quickly, because I did write something about Mordenkainen in here.
No, that's what I was looking for in my notes. I got fucking.
I think he definitely promised to like help upgrade your ship in some way.
But okay, that's what I mean. I needed a way to contact him as well, didn't I, or something like that? I can't remember. I feel like that was a fucking.
He just said if we reached out, he would.
Yeah, did you give me like a business card or some shit?
Something like that.
Maybe.
It's basically like my black card of the what's his name? I always forget his fucking name. Of Jal Axel.
Mm.
Yeah, he gave you like his identifying card sort of thing. So I reckon like tap it against something. I don't know.
Right, okay, we'll figure that
out. So you're in the blown out tower room. There are stairs heading down.
Yep, I reckon we go downstairs because we haven't been down there yet.
All right. You head down the stairs.
Oh, the butler's in here with us.
Yeah, he's walking around with you.
So what? He just saw us stole his mistress's sword. Sick.
Yeah, he's not stoked about it.
Yeah, but he can't be angry because I'm also her long lost cousin.
I don't think that's how ownership works.
That's exactly how ownership works. If he doesn't want to get obliterated into nothingness
or decapitated.
Exactly.
As you head down the stairs, you see a ring of marble pillars sculpted with images of fairies and demons supporting the arched ceiling of this circular chamber. 7 archways spaced evenly around the room's perimeter lead to empty tunnels with tall stained glass windows set in their walls. Each window bears the image of a knight in armor. Near the middle of the room, a short grey In the middle of the room, a figure in black robes reclines on a gilded wooden throne with clawed feet. The figure grips the leashes of 3 small, scaly, bird-like creatures.
Not ideal.
Next to him is a muscular, armored man standing next to the throne. He wears a helm that conceals his face except for his red glowing eyes, and his sword he holds is wreathed in flames. A statue of an
Revealing
unarmored
that sword.
elf stands in front of the throne. The statue is posed as if ready for battle, with a short sword gripped tightly in each of its hands. The figure you
I
see
recognize the figure.
has shadow for a face.
Can Pauly actually go stealth as we walk down the stairs? Sorry. Like as in like a bit like as he sees everyone else come in and kind of like, whoo. Can I go stealth?
Yeah, I suppose so. Were you? What was the marching order?
Me first.
Yama.
I guess I'll go after that, and then you can go Karu afterwards.
So Pauly stops at the edge of the stairs and just doesn't continue on, kind of thing. Like,
And Karu just kind of like awkwardly steps around him and keeps walking and just like looks back like, okay.
Karu's not stealthy.
Karu's like, I don't want to interrupt whatever's going on. I'm just gonna.
Like, yeah, I probably would have seen him and then just kind of like on, oh, cool, nope. Is that okay?
Zoidberg
Sure,
waddle to the
I'll
side.
Oh, yeah.
See it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Okay.
32 for sure. I'll allow it.
Beautiful. Now, so like, 'cause these are pillars, right?
Yeah.
Here, like, are these little things here?
Yep.
How high do they go up?
All the way. All the way to the floor above. So like there's sort of these columns with
Can I
fairies
go
and
back up?
demons kind of cavorting around them.
Can I go back up the stairs to? Like, I'm going to go to the other side of it. One sec. Sorry, I can't actually get out of the stairwell now.
Okay.
I'm stuck. And then I want to climb. But I've climbed from the stairs essentially up to the like kind of the top of this one here.
Mhm.
I'm just going to hold on to it, and I might slowly, as conversations happen, try and like maneuver myself to over here whenever you want me to. So I'll go back to here for now, but that'll be the plan.
I think with a 32,
Sorn.
you're in a pretty good spot.
Sorn will continue his way around the room to like here, I think, and then look at Malev and be like, "Hello,
Hello, little cousin. You brought me my staff. Thank you.
Well, I mean, and I'm gonna like put my hand into a bag of holding while I'm standing here, and I'm rummaging through the bag of holding, and I, I'm going to ready my hand on one of my chromatic roses that's in my bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
In case things turn sour.
Sure.
And then I'm going to throw the effect, but I'll roll a d4 to pick which one, and I'll put them in order.
Well, if you make any
I've got
aggressive
black,
moves, we
blue,
are
green,
rolling
red.
initiative, so it'll determine.
Yeah, I'm
your
waiting
initiative
for
versus
Malev
yours. Sure.
to decide, like, if things start to turn sour, then I'll initiate.
Yeah.
If not, I won't.
Yeah, cool. I'll tell you
yeah,
right now, he
fair
will
enough.
not be caught by surprise by an action like that at this time.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to hold it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, I did say that I'd be seeing you soon, did I not?
Oh, yes, and I've been watching your progress.
Then why did you not come to collect the staff when I freed the wizard?
Because I knew you'd bring it to me. Everything I
yes,
desire
that's-
comes to me, Sorn. That's how it is now. I offered you a
it?
seat at my side.
Well,
You
I mean, it looks like you've got this weird armor guy next to you with a flaming sword.
He looks over, his faceless head turns toward you and says, "Yes, but some of my companions appear to be dead at your hand, and I think there's room for promotion."
Well, I mean, the only role that I really want is yours, so that makes things kind of awkward. You see where I'm coming from?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be a lot easier for you to work for me for a time, learn what I know, and then try to stab me in the back unknowingly? Isn't that more your style?
I mean, it would be more fun if Warduke were to give me their blade, and then I'd assess. I need incentive here. That's the kind of person, that's the kind of guy that I am, you know? Like, you give me a reward first, and then I assess if I really want to help you out. So, like, you gotta pay tribute to the Shadow King.
I see.
Yeah, that's just how I don't make the rules, you know. The bullywogs back there, they made the rules. It's just that's a whole thing. Yeah.
Well, I suppose we could have tryouts. And he kind of looks over and Warduke kind of steps forward, posturing towards you, and says,
Okay.
And Malev says, a one-on-one battle to the death. Is this what you dreamed of?
I mean, I don't know. Like I mean, if you now, I would have a one-on-one battle with your Warduke, as you call him. But I would need time to prepare. It's been a long day. I don't think it would be an even match, or it wouldn't be a match. Would you not prefer a show?
Warduke, are you ready? And he just stands there silently menacing. Malev looks back to you and says, a good employee is always ready, Sorn. It's not my fault you've come here unprepared.
That's the thing, I'm not an employee.
I am magnanimous. If you want to take a seat right here, rest those weary eyes of yours, feel free to fall into the dream realm.
I mean, I bring the dream with me wherever I go. So
In this place? In
I'm still
my
a part of the
realm,
dream. I still have part of the dream with me.
You may have an island, Sorn, but I have the ocean.
Well,
Hopefully it won't erode your sandcastle.
well, I mean, feel like I can let the fates decide, and I'll look at like everyone over here. And say, what do you guys think? I've been good a time as any. I mean, if I take down Warduke, like this is mentally, like I'm telepathically communicating with my party. Everyone except for Pauly will hear this because I don't know where Pauly is.
Yeah, you have to be able to see them to be able to communicate with them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be like, I mean, if I am to take out Warduke, it would greatly weaken Malev. But this is a one-on-one fight. This is a duel. I think I'll be okay to do this. But in saying that, I could very well die. But this is my quest. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for Malev. And to go through him is to get to Malev. So I feel I have to take this duel. And this is basically, Sorn isn't asking for permission here.
But make sure
Sorn
you
is-
lay out the terms.
Yeah, Sorn is basically saying, I'm going to do this. And I look back over at Malev and I say, I mean, look. What can I do? Give me a moment. And I will, I'm just having a quick look through my inventory. um, just seeing, do I have anything?
Take all the time you want, Sorn.
All right.
The longer I sit in this seat, the more I'll be able to share with you once you win.
Okay. Well, once I win. Okay, good. That's you don't put very much faith in your allies, do you?
Neither do you if you're coming in one-on-one.
Well, you're the one that asked for the one-on-one duel between me and Warduke, you know? I'm just being polite.
Because I know you, Sorn.
Hmm.
I know this is what you want.
Well, you know what? Why the fuck not? And I'm gonna draw out one of my chromatic roses with my left hand, and my scythe will also appear in the other hand.
Sure.
And I need to roll a 1d4 to see which one. That's 4, so that is the red rose. A red chromatic rose in one hand and my scythe in the other.
Okay.
And I will step forward.
Cool. We're gonna, the two of you kind of square up.
And we'll square up over here.
Sure.
All right.
You gave me so many opportunities to just stab this guy in the back, but I was like, no, I'm not going to break this. so many times it would have been thematic for me to do that. You literally even said stab me in the back.
I am literally sitting here screaming mentally, step in at any time.
It's sort of like, don't hold me back, don't hold me back. What are you doing, guys? Hold me back.
That's a 15 on my initiative.
All right, you'll get to go first here.
Okay. Well, my first order of business. I turn invisible. And I'm going to move around the room. So I'm behind him.
All right, give me a stealth check with advantage, because invisible doesn't make you silent.
No walkers. 21.
21? No. Tell you right now, this guy's perception, not great.
All right, very good. Well, I'll take that.
The big old helmet.
And as I swing past him, I'm gonna like hex him on the way through as well.
Okay.
And I want to hex against. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna hex his constitution.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn behind him.
Hex is not a spell, is it? It's a feature.
It's a feature, yeah. It is technically a spell, but it's also a warlock feature. Like I'm not casting anything, it's just I'm placing the hex on him.
Okay.
And the effect takes effect once I do damage.
Gotcha. So it does not require concentration?
Oh, it does require concentration, never mind. Wait, hex. Yeah, concentration up to 1 hour. Never mind, I don't hex him. I'll just, I'll like skirt around the room quietly and just end my turn behind him.
All right. Well, he is going to sort of let out this low kind of guttural roar. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
23.
Okay. You are not frightened. And he's just going to start swinging wildly in a bunch of directions here. Let's go cardinal, and he's going to make his way sort of out and around.
Sorn's immune to frightened while he's within 30 feet of me.
Then 30 feet?
Wasn't it 30 feet for fear?
Whatever your aura is, I don't know.
Yeah, let me double check. Anyway, continue.
I thought the aura was only 10 feet, but it might be 30 for fear. I don't know. He's just outside it right now, anyway. But he's succeeded on the fear thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Warduke just starts swinging the flaming sword around as he moves around, and I don't think he moves in the right direction. No. He's kind of swinging over here, and then swinging over here, trying to kind of swing where you were, kind of thing. As you patter around invisible.
Well, now's where the fun begins. I'm going to use my action to summon my steed, which then I want my steed to pop up over somewhere around here.
Sure.
Which then I have to go over here. It has. So I need a wisdom saving throw from Warduke. DC 15.
He fails.
He is now frightened.
He is immune to frighten.
Okay. Well, that's that.
Now, is that on every creature in this room?
It's on every creature that doesn't know about it. So anyone in my party knows about it, and the people that are with us, except for Thinnings, I guess.
Okay.
Thinnings wouldn't know. I did tell the wizard about it if he saw a sea mare not to be afraid.
Okay, yeah. Thinnings is frightened, and Skimp is away.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That is meant to be. Getting any damage yet? All right. So that was my action. All right. To do that. I am now going to...
You are now no longer invisible, right? Because you...
True, that is true. I'm going to move myself around the room again, so I'm behind the sea mare.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn there.
All right. Warduke will kind of roar, run forward, past the sea mare, and just start wailing into you.
Does my sea mare get an attack of opportunity on him because he walked past it?
No, your sea mare is large, so he hasn't left your sea mare's...
Yep, true.
Okay. Attack. 14 to hit.
Nope.
21 to hit.
Yep.
And 15 to hit.
Meets it beats.
Okay. On the first hit, you're hit with 18 slashing damage and... Jesus. 18 slashing and fire. Are you resistant to fire? Do I need to break that
I'm resistant to fire, yeah.
Okay. So I'll need to break this down. It's 12 slashing damage and 6 fire damage.
Is that halved already? Or I have to halve that 3?
You have to halve that. I'm not.
Yeah, all right, 3. Cool. All right, on the first hit.
Second hit is 7 slashing damage and 7 fire.
7, and are we rounding down? So 3?
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm going to Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
At 2nd level. DC 17 dex save. For 13 fire damage.
He succeeds.
Takes half damage.
Okay. And so...
Does that look like that hurt him?
Not really.
Okay.
You don't think... Well, A, because he dodged a lot of it, but also you think he's not super worried about fire.
Good to know. Good to know.
But that is his turn. We got the sea mare.
All right,
and obviously, anyone else who's here, if you are going to jump in, obviously just let me know, and we'll insert you into the proceedings.
I mean, I think after those 2 hits, you probably hear Karu from where he's standing going, you're still good on your own, bud? Okay, you got this.
So the sea mare is going to run over to here, and then back towards him.
Yep.
And he's going to cast Charge He has to move 20 feet.
Sure.
If the sea mare moves at least 20 feet straight towards the target, then hits it with a ram attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra. All right, so ram attack is that.
Whoa!
So 4.
Critical hit.
Yeah, very good. And then it takes an extra 2d6 on top of that, 11.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you
Sure,
add
11
2 more
damage.
d6 on top of that because it's a crit.
Okay, and 7. So 18 plus
Plus 6.
6, 18 plus 6, 22.
22.
24. 24.
24. All right.
Alrighty. And then, yeah, my sea mare. Don't think it has any other sort of things it can do. That's it. My sea mare, I'm going to move it so it is under Sorn.
Okay. So it scoops you
And
up.
like get it to pick me up.
All right.
All right. Now, Sorn, well, atop the sea mare, is going to. God, where is? Because I can reach him from where I am.
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to inflict wound
Mhm.
onto him. I rolled a 10 to hit. Well, wait.
That's a natty 1, so you miss.
Yeah, that's a miss. Okay, cool. Anyway,
So you reach over as the sea mare's kind of picking you up, and you kind of get launched away from him, so you can't reach him.
I'm like trying to grab at him. Like, damn it. All right. And then that. And do I have any bonus actions I can do? That was technically I didn't. It's a miss. It is a touch. It's verbal and semantic. So I can't cast another spell as a bonus action, can I?
No.
Okay. What can I do on a bonus action? Does the rose is an action, isn't it? Yep, use as
For
an
an
action.
item, yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna move myself in the sea mare.
How much move? The sea mare's used like it's 60 feet already, I think.
Did it not have? It has 90 feet. So I have another 30
Swimming, it does.
feet. What's the normal? 60 feet
60
speed.
feet,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Sorn is going to. Well, now he's up on top of the sea mare.
Sure.
So I'm just going to. Bonus actions don't count for potions. I can't use a bonus action on a potion, can I? I need a feat for that.
You know what? I'll allow it just because I love that rule from Baldur's Gate 3 to be able to use a potion as an action. Oh, sorry, as a bonus action.
Okay. I'm going to pop a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. Do I have any other potion? Now I'm going to use a potion of greater healing. I think I need the hit points.
Okay.
It's 13 hit points. Heal. Yeah, okay. And I am just going to chill here. Can I also put the rose back in my pocket and grab a different one? Just on the end of that turn?
So you got the scythe in one hand. You would have had to put the rose away to draw the potion. I'm gonna say your other hand's empty.
Hands full
for now.
All right,
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sweet. So I'll equip the red rose.
Yeah, I think you would have put the red rose back to get the potion, and I'll allow that as part of that bonus action. But I think like grabbing another item at this
grabbing
stage
another one is going to be a pain. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right. Well, I'll just end my turn here, facing him on the steed.
and in attack mode. All right. Well, I mean, this guy, it's going to go again with his big flame tongue sword. Ooh, that's a crit.
Yep. Well, I'm dead.
Can I take that damage?
So what does this look like? Are you interfering in the duel?
No, so I'm going to flare my aura of the Guardian, which is if a creature within 10 feet of me takes damage, I can use my reaction to take that damage instead.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to see this like spot on hit come, and Yama's just kind of going to flare glow with that radiant.
Absolutely. So Yama's standing there. I'm imagining arms crossed, watching this play out, and just extending his aura out to to kind of take that heat and slicingness off Sorn on that first hit.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, what little I know about One Piece is this: you're taking Luffy's pain here, is from what I'm understanding. Timmy, did I get that reference right?
You did, yes, you did. Yep, good job.
Fuck
Proud.
yes.
And then you say nothing happened afterwards. Which
Yeah.
makes it more badass.
Okay, so do you have any resistances? Oh, okay. Well, 9 damage of that is going to be slashing.
Well, it's a crit, and this is curious because I take the damage, so I assume my resistance to being critical hit doesn't apply.
Correct. I don't think it would because
Yeah.
it's still
Yeah.
doing the full damage to Sorn. You're
And I'm just taking the
damage.
damage. Yeah.
So I don't think there's any way you can reduce that damage.
No, that's cool. I figured.
So all up, it's 24 damage.
Okay.
Would my
He's still
resistance
visibly
to fire?
he still hit you, Sorn.
Yeah. Because it's
Would
a
my
magically
resistance
taking
to
it.
fire halve that damage before it's passed on to Yama though?
I'll say yes. I think because you're taking it from Sorn directly, not from the attack. So instead of 9 slashing and 10 fire, it'll be 9 slashing and 5 fire. So that's only 14 damage total.
Okay. Great.
So
You said 20. You said 24 damage.
It
but
is
then you just said
24.
9 and 10.
Well, it's telling me this is 9 and 10, but why is this... Why does it say 24? Oh, let me reveal.
There's a
Oh, and then there's a plus 5 because
five.
of his
Damage.
strength.
Yeah.
Sorry. Cool. All right. So that's the first attack was a crit. Second attack was a 23.
Yep.
That's 20 damage. So 10 slashing and 10 fire.
Yeah, so 15 damage.
And then the third attack is a 24 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And that's 19. So 11 slashing and 8 fire.
11 and 4. I'm going to Hellish Rebuke again.
Okay.
DC 17.
He fails that save, so he...
18 damage. 18 fire. Can I meta magic that actually?
Sure.
I'll meta magic that to necrotic damage.
You think that he takes the full brunt of that.
Okay, fantastic. We take those. All right. All right. Now it's my turn. I am going to, since I've used that now. I just need to double check this real quickly.
So Yama, you're standing there. What kind of composure do you have in your face while Sorn's working out what he's doing next?
I think he's actually totally showing I really want to say he's showing no emotion, but I think he's kind of starting to crack, and that's why I've just rolled initiative there, because I think he might not directly step in, but he's gonna start either buffing Sorn or yeah.
And at the very least, we'll now know when your reaction comes back. So
Yes, yeah.
love that.
I am going to. I'm going to move myself and the sea. It's a Seamer's turn. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to sweep away and sweep back.
As
on
you
the Seamare?
as you leave the Seamare, as you leave Warduke's threatening reach, well, he's going to make an opportunity attack against you.
Yep.
23 to hit.
On the Seamare.
No, on you. He's focused on you, buddy.
Well, he hits me.
8 slashing damage and 7 fire damage.
Jesus, he fucking hits like a truck.
Yes, seriously.
That's fine. Anyway, I'm going to come back in with the same thing again with the ram attack, and then with my normal ram attack. That is 7 to hit. I'm assuming that misses.
Yep, that misses.
Okay. But can't jump off my Seamare. while I'm away, because I wanted to have it so like I come up here and then I can jump off and send the sea mare back.
I'll allow that. That's fine.
All right, so Sorn ends up over here,
Mm-hmm.
and the sea mare ends up between us.
Yep.
Here, facing him directly.
Yeah, there's a big statue here,
Um,
but your sea mare's able to kind of float above it or float around it or something. That's fine.
Float through it. My sea mare can go through walls.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. All right. So the sea mare's there, just trying to. Ah, damn it! I shouldn't have used that ram action. Doesn't matter. All right. Now for Sorn's turn, Sorn is going to. Well, this isn't going how I thought it would. Someone's going to use a. Can I say as the sea mare was like coming back and I've jumped off, I've been shrouded from his vision. I'm gonna pop a potion of invisibility because I do have one of those as my action.
Okay. Sure.
So I've disappeared from sight again.
All right, give me a stealth check
Believe that.
with advantage.
Yeah. 20.
20. Deception. He seems to have lost
With
track
enough
of where you are.
ale, maybe they
Okay.
can be inured
And then I'm going
against the
to just
horrors
move
below.
around the room again
Thank you, Josh.
to over to here.
We bump this 3 up to 4.
Woohoo! You should be using some of those, DB.
Yeah, I think I may start using some of those. So I end the sea mare's turn, and then I move Sorn to like here.
Sure. Skirting around the outside.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep some distance for a minute.
Alrighty. Well, Warduke would. Sorry, Yama, did you want to do anything on your turn?
Yeah, I think Sorn's just messed up all my plans, so I'm just gonna stand and watch what happens. Maybe hold my turn.
Sure.
Delay.
Yeah, let me know if you need to insert yourself back into the initiative somewhere. Warduke will kind of look over and see that Sorn's disappeared. He's all gone invisible. And he's just going to rage out against this sea mare. First attack, 15 to hit.
Yep.
Second attack, 11 to hit.
Nope.
And third attack, 19. So.
Yep.
We'll roll 2 damages. That's 20 damage and 14 damage.
Sea mare is down.
Okay.
In a splash.
Yeah, it just turns back into water and
Um,
just drenches Warduke.
he walks into the center, kind of like spins around and gives you that, like, are you not entertained, gladiator
Yes.
kind of thing. But goes, come out and face me, coward. And he's going to use his bonus action to second wind.
Temp HP.
It's on you, Sorn.
I do not have a token at the moment.
Oh, sorry, I made you invisible even to yourself. My bad.
Yeah, there we go. And I was over here.
Yeah.
Right. While I am invisible, I am going to pop my final potion of greater healing that I have.
Mhm.
12 points of healing. And then I'm going to move around the room in a way that I can get closer to Yama again
Okay,
without like passing directly past him.
sure.
So
Can
I'd like to think
Yama
of,
act in the middle of Sorn's turn?
Yeah, if you're, I mean, you can't see him unless you beat the 20
Of course,
self.
yeah.
You don't know where he is. You just know that you saw him pop a potion and become invisible. So if there's something you would want to do during that time, you're more than welcome to.
No, that's cool. I'll wait until I know where he is. Otherwise, I wouldn't act.
Yeah. I will allow, if Sorn, you're making your way over to Yama, doing that like SWAT team style, putting your hand on like Yama's shoulder, I mean, you can
Not in a
mentally talk
creepy
to him
way.
as well. So like, no, like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
next
yeah.
to you now.
Yeah, I'll just say to Yama, I'm standing directly to your south.
Okay, I'm gonna drop 50 points of lay on hands healing on you, and with my bonus action, I'm gonna give you a shield of faith, which is +2 AC.
Now you
I
can
will
definitely do the lay on
absolutely
hands because
take-
that's just touch, but
This is sight.
the other one you might need
Visual.
sight. You might need visual.
Can you need physical, and I can lay a hand onto Yama as I'm saying I'm to your
Yeah,
south to be
it-
like over
It
here?
says it surrounds a creature of your choice within range.
Doesn't say a creature you can see.
No,
Then I'm happy with it. Yeah.
cool. Alright, so you have
I'll-
plus 50 HP and +2 AC.
All right, let's add 2 more AC. All right, cool. That makes me. We're back in
We're
business.
back.
Here we go. Alrighty. Alrighty then. All right, so I've used all of my movement. I'm going to now. I'm going to.
I will say Yama though, because is there a verbal component to your spell, your Shield of Faith?
Okay, so the lay on hands, definitely not.
No, that's fine.
That one I did think to check.
Yeah.
This one I didn't. Shield of Faith is verbal and somatic.
So you need to make a hand gesture and say something out loud.
Yes, while there's no one blocking sight of me because he's invisible.
That's right.
Oh, what the fuck? Where'd he go?
That's
I've
not the
just
verbal
rolled a
component to any spell I know.
I rolled stealth with disadvantage and it's an 8 as I clank.
Use one of the inspirations.
Okay, I'm gonna use the inspiration. Oh no, but I rolled with disadvantage, which means the better rolls a 10. So I used the inspiration and it's a 10.
Yeah, I think. What's old mate's passive perception? Yeah, I think everyone except Warduke sees this in the room.
Whether they say anything about it?
Oh, Malev absolutely would. So he's gonna hold up his hand, and Warduke's gonna like stop, like even without seeing him, Warduke kind of stands at attention, even with his back to Malev, and says, "Sorn, cheating."
Everyone just hears from like next to Yama, but doesn't see Sorn. Just like, what do you mean cheating? I'm not doing anything. I just ran over here.
And lying. Very well.
I know what you're talking about.
And he waves his hand.
Before he can wave his hand,
Sure.
Pauly will just dive on him.
Yeah.
Fucking dive on him. Like,
Yeah.
just try stab him right through before he can get his action out.
It's time.
As you dart through the air, Pauly, you start hearing the cawing of seagulls and the crackling of lightning, and your nose as you're plummeting towards, rapier, talon out, towards Malev. Your nose, your beak is assaulted with the sea air, with the smell of sea air, the creaking of rigging, and that occasional like ding ding of like a
Yep.
of a bell on a boat.
Would you say that, I feel like I'm next to the sea?
Yes.
Perfect. That means my Pauly's Mold of the Sea is active, so that gives me +2 charisma. Thank you very much.
And you all look around
Good.
and find yourselves
More.
on a combination of
Oh,
ships
cool.
that have been piled
Oh,
together.
No.
And Pauly, you
This
look
is
up
insane.
to see a storm giant sitting up at the prow, or the sitting on a throne above the tiller. This is your nightmare, and that's where we're going to end it this week.
Oh, wow, that looks so hectic.
This is sick.
Look at the skulls.
Mm.
I literally, right before this session, a reel about storm giants popped up on my phone. And I was like, they
You're like,
seem really cool.
I wonder what Dan's
I'm
been
like-
searching that's infected my algorithm.
Algorithm news. Oh, God.
Yeah, so Pauly, you recognize this ship.
That's why I said no immediately.
And we'll have to make our way through Pauly's nightmare next week.
Well, sorry for cocking
So-
up that flight.
So I'm not going to stab him. Is that what you're saying? I didn't get like
If you can make
In
it out of this,
beforehand?
if you can make it out of this dream, perhaps.
Whoosh. Okay.
I mean, that lay on hands put me right back up to full health, though. Like,
Paladins, man, that's such a big pool of
that is
healing for one action.
insane. That is insane. I was on 13 hit points.
How
No,
does
I was
that work
on,
with
I was
the
on
points?
16.
Sorry, so I have a pool of 50 points at 10th level that I can
Use.
distribute as many points as I want to.
That's dope.
It's just one action, so it's
That's
great.
so cool.
Yeah,
Mm.
and you can either give out as many points as you want, or you can. I think it heals poisons and or diseases possibly as well.
What, really? That's awesome.
Like you can
Yeah,
use
that
5
means
of
a
those
lot.
points to heal a poison if you need to.
Yeah, one disease,
Oh, this
neutralize
is-
one poison.
Mm.
Well, that's
This
sick.
could
I
be
didn't
very
know that.
wild though. This could be very wild. What's about to happen?
There's a lot of things on that map that
Pauly's
are a
gonna
bit
go-
worrisome.
Pauly's just gonna go. Oh man, this is not good. This is not good.
Sorn's going to try and shatter a nightmare crystal and see if it dispels the nightmare. That's the first
That's
thing I'm going
cool.
to do at the start of next session.
Is that the thing that you need to capture?
I have more than one.
Very good.
I do have 3 of them.
Sounds good. But yeah, that's where we'll end it this week. Special thanks to all of you. I had a really good time.
This is a great session.
And we're in the end game now, team. This is the I'll tell you right now, this is the final boss of the
Very wild.
of this campaign. Really, once the nightmare's defeated, it's you're home and free. I think. Glad you went in with full strength and no damage, no missing spell slots, none of that.
I currently have
Is that the case?
I have 0 third level spell slots, and I went into this fight with 1 packed slot and 1 spell slot burnt of 2nd level, but I have all 1st level spells left.
Oh, you'll be fine, I'm sure. Dan doesn't make different.
I also do have 4 chromatic roses, one of which is fire, which I'm pretty sure is useless. But the other 3, that's why I rolled, because I was like, I'm going to pull one at random. So I
Yeah.
rolled, and it just so happened that the red rose was number 4, and I was like, God fucking damn it. Like, this guy has a flame tongue sword. Like, he's using fire. What the dice let me down.
That's right. But yeah, so hopefully excited for next week. Nice cliffhanger to end on, as per usual. And I'll chat to you all after we end the stream here. All right, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.